One evening in February of 1966, a 34-year-old man named Jose Luis Peña walked down a staircase inside of a cafe in Madrid, Spain. He saw his friend, Fernando Sesma. So Jose Luis and Fernando were both members of a small club called Baleña Alegre, and their meetings were all about aliens and UFOs. Fernando was actually a post office employee during the day, but at night, he was the de facto leader of this club. As for Jose Luis, he actually was much more of a skeptic. But about a month prior, he'd had this sort of inexplicable, UFO sighting. Fernando's got this envelope that he's really excited about. There's like this strange symbol on the outside of this envelope. The letter, it was typed out, so it wasn't by hand, it was by typewriter. And the writer wrote that they were literally from an alien race called the Umites, and they'd come from a planet called Umo. And they'd actually already been living on Earth for the last 16 years. However, humans didn't recognize them because they sort of looked like normal people. They had been searching for, a true believer to share this secret with. And then before long, the other members of their club came into this basement seating area inside this cafe, and Jose Luis can't believe it when others in this club begin reaching into their bags and pulling out identical looking envelopes. This can't be a prank the way Jose Luis said it could be a prank. A little over a year later, Jose Luis was back inside of that basement seating area of that cafe in Madrid, Spain. He had seen an article in the local newspaper covering what appeared to be a local UFO sighting. And apparently somebody had captured a photo on the outside of this alien craft was that same strange symbol that adorned the front of all the Umite letters. Fernando began going on TV and insisting the Umites were real, which actually did cause mass panic across all of Spain. Jose Luis grew more isolated from his friends in Baleña Alegre, and soon he quit attending meetings altogether. He began going on TV to say, stop believing in this. There's no way this is real. But nobody really listened to him. Over the next several decades, people all over Spain continued receiving Umite letters. One night in 1996, people all over Spain gathered in front of their TVs very expectantly as there was going to be this special report about the Umites. This person explained that they had made the whole Umite thing up. It really was a hoax. They said they had written those first Umite letters and sent them to Baleña Alegre. They really did fake that photograph that was put in the newspaper. The story kind of took off. And even though this person was trying so hard to literally tell the world that they faked this thing, nobody listened. The hoaxer was none other than Jose Luis. And despite the fact there were at least 4 deaths linked to this Umo craze, and also there were all these cults also tied to the Umo hoax, Jose Luis never faced any criminal charges.